Hello and welcome, NYNY podcast. We're back another week. Thank you so much to the last one where Jackie Slice and me, we sat down and we had a convo with Slice. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we're going to go straight in with a question. Why did you start a podcast and a YouTube channel? What a great question. Well, this is a great story. So I was up at a conference. Up in Bradford, and this guy, it was a church youth conference, Rock Nations, cracking conference, and this guy said on stage, he said, God's going to give you an idea right now. And I thought to myself, what on earth is he on about? But this idea of a podcast and a YouTube channel came into my head, and I didn't really know what on earth, what it actually was. So I didn't really tell anyone because I didn't know how to edit and I didn't know how to film. So that's why I'm sat here, not on the other side. And the weird thing about it, as a week later, my friend sent me a message saying, hey, you should start a podcast, not knowing anything, who edits and films and does all of that stuff. So that was a crazy thing about how it started, because it all was given to us. Well, I believe it was given by God, and he's got his hand on it. So who knows where this thing will go, but it may go somewhere, and it will do. So question number 2 is, why? Do you know what time it is before we ask this question? It's theology time. Let me see. Stop it!
Okay.
Get it out.
Theology time. Wow. We're here. Again. The question this week. I did not fart again. I did not. So this question is, if God is... It's a bit smoky in here. The question is, if God is omnipotent, why did it take him 6 days to create the world? What a cracking question. First of all, being all-powerful doesn't just mean God can do anything. For example, he cannot make a circular square, nor can he stop being God. Instead, being omnipotent means that God can accomplish whatever he desires. And if he wanted to make the world in 6 days, he obviously desired it to be that way, to teach us lessons such as patience and to have order, because there was 6 days and he'd done something different on each day. And maybe maybe you can take this how you like. Maybe you can put this into your work, how you've got to have an order to it. And it shows how each day has a different meaning, and he used it to have a different result. So that's theology time. If you want to look more into that, have a read in Genesis, because Genesis is the book in the Bible that talks about why and how and all the ins and outs of creation. Have we got a gift for you now? So we've got Freddie Lindop in the house, all the way from Cambridge. Is it Cambridge?
Yeah.
Cambridge. So he's good. Freddie Lindop. Freddie Lindop. He's going to give us a little bit into his story and how he overcame some troubles in his life. So, Freddie.
Hello, I'm Freddie. Lovely to speak to you all today. So I recently published my story on a website and sort of social media thing called I'm Freddie. Mind the stairs, sorry. And they sort of help people with depression, anxiety, sort of mental health problems, and so do check them out. And so I recently declared my story on there, and I'll just sort of give a brief summary of that and sort of how I coped with that and sort of what I did to overcome it. There we go. So yeah, no, I'm Freddie. Give over sort of what I went through and how I coped with it. So I think sort of at the age of 14, I really started struggling, and over time I lost some people in my life, some close family of mine, and I became a bit depressed. You know, my emotions got the better of me. I couldn't control it almost, And this was mainly because I wasn't dealing with things as they came. I didn't address stuff immediately and sort of, get over those challenges as soon as I could. And I let it sort of spiral out and sort of swept things under the carpet for all to accumulate. And so as a result, I put a front up in front of people and I wasn't myself.
It just doesn't stop.
Yeah, no, but eventually I got to a point where it's just too much and I took it out on myself and my body and I was self-harming and I was just looking to the wrong direction to sort of get over it and it just wasn't right. And so one day I sort of get to a point where I realised it's enough and I just said I'm not doing this anymore and I'm gonna talk to someone. And I started talking to friends and once I spoke to one it made it so much easier just to sort of talk to someone else, and that's when I first, because the sort of the chap who set up Mind the Stairs, he's a friend of mine. I got in touch with them, they were very helpful. And it all helped me just open up with people and now I'm in a much better place because I know I've got people around me I can talk to. And I suggest you'll do the same. I mean, there's plenty of people in your life you can do that with, and this page is absolutely perfect because they can help you too. And if you do need to get in contact with them, I'm sure JC can put a link somewhere for you to find them. But yeah, no, just my main advice for coping with any troubles you might be having is don't let stuff spiral, and just address it immediately as it comes. Don't let something turn into something it isn't, because I've done that. And then if it's not going to matter in 4 years, it's not a big deal. So just let it last for 4 minutes and then move on in life, because it's not worth dwelling on it.
Boom.
There we go.
Mate, well done. That's really cool. Thank you so much to Freddie, absolute champ. I don't get how he sat here and told us that story so openly and honest. So I'm so proud of you, mate. We're going to put Mind the Stairs with a link down below. So if you have any further questions or if you want to look into some of the work that they do, have a little look at that, because we want to support other platforms to help young people. And thank you so much for viewing again. This is episode 6 of NYNY podcast. Thank you so much for watching. Good night. God bless.